Hi guys, it might be a little noisy in here. This is moving day for a bunch of offices here at the crossing, so if you hear some things that go bump in the night or day, just kind of ignore those. This is just a video I want to use to touch base with the guest service people and also Connecting Point so that we can understand better how you all work together and kind of the roles that each of you have. But before I get to that, man, I just want to say I'm proud of you. I've been hanging out at the Quincy campus, and I know this is going out to some other campuses as well. But just really proud of what I'm seeing in the campus there at 48th Street, and it just reminds me of this passage. It's real familiar to you all, and I mean this sincerely. I'm not just reading a passage. I just couldn't be more pleased with what I see. I thank my God every time I remember you. In all of my prayers for all of you, I always pray with joy because of your partnership in the gospel from the first day until now, being confident in this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. And I just couldn't be more proud of what you guys are doing. Just real quick, I want to touch base on three things. Number one, the baptism folders. The plan for those. I don't know, at one point they were in the guest services area here at Quincy, and I moved them over to Connecting Point. What we want to do with those is have those in Connecting Point because we want to sit down and have a conversation with people as they pick those up. We can open it up and show them, here's your baptismal certificate, and here's a DVD, if their packet has one of your baptism, and just really proud of you. And then we want to go on and ask them, so have you been to a Belong class yet? And if they haven't, say, we need to get you in. We've got one starting in 2 weeks. I'll get you into that. Does that work? And then we go on from there. And also, it gives us an opportunity to talk to them about small groups and about ministries as well. So if somebody comes to guest services looking for the packet, lead them over to Connecting Point, introduce them to somebody, and you guys in Connecting Point will then know what to do. Just pick up the packet, go through it, and then begin asking them some of those questions to get them plugged into some more things. The next thing I want to talk about is what we do in Connecting Point is get people connected. Belong class, they want to talk about baptism or church membership, or they want to get into a small group, or they want to get into a ministry. That's what happens there. So if they come to you in guest services wanting questions about small group, the best thing that you can do, now I know we have brochures there we can tell them a little bit about, but if they come wanting to get into a small group or ministry or any of those things, that is what we do in Connecting Point. So at that point, you just need to say, we'd love to take care of you. Let me take you over to Connecting Point and get you plugged in there, and lead them over and hand them off. The white sheets that are in guest services, just kind of a generic, who knows what you're going to come across, but if you come across, here's a little system that you have. We really shouldn't use those white sheets for hardly anything. If somebody comes to guest services wanting to get into a Belong class, then yeah, we want to take care of that right there. Use that white sheet to do that. But say they want to talk to a campus pastor and they can't find the campus pastor, or he's busy and all that, and it's like, well, let us get your name and information. We'll have him give you a call. Might work better. And then that's when you're going to use that white form. There may be a time that they come to the booth and they're looking at the Celebrate Recovery, and on that we might just jot there that we need Celebrate Recovery person to call this person. We do have that system over in Connecting Point, but it's something you can use in guest services and just use the white forms. The children's pastor, I'd like to talk to the children's pastor. Well, he's probably pretty tied up. How about if I get your information? He'll give you a call on Monday. I don't know if I'd throw out the date because some days we have all staff come in from all campuses, and it encompasses almost the entire day. So they might not get that call back on Monday. But anyway, just tell them that they'll be calling you this week and answering your questions. So I think that takes care of it. The baptismal folders are over in guest services. No, they're over in Connecting Point. So if they come to you in guest services, just lead them over there. Connecting Point people, we want you to open that folder, okay, and go through that with them. Just show them the two things: baptismal certificate. Here's a DVD. And in the packet there should be, and if there's not Connecting Point people, there should be a thing about small groups, maybe from guest services at Locard. I think they're doing that at this campus at 48th Street, and a list of ministries, whatever, so that you can have all your tools right there as you're going through that with them. So I think that takes care of it. Like I said, I'm proud of you guys. Can't wait to get it rolled out at the other campuses. All I can say is just keep up the good work. It's going great, just like we want it. So thanks a lot. Appreciate it.